Does this sound familiar? Tensions within a church leadership team had been building for months when a careless elder poured gasoline on the fire by comparing their situation to a scandalous leadership failure in another church. The elder intended to warn of pending danger if they didn't face their own leadership issues, but the pastor took it as a direct attack on him, implying that he was power-hungry and abusive. When no one spoke up to defend him, he concluded that the elders no longer respected him. Reeling from a sense of rejection and despair, he resigned, condemning two of the other leaders on his way out the door. The church was just inches away from imploding. I don't want this to happen to your church or organization. My name is Ken Sandy, and I'm the author of The Peacemaker, founder of Peacemaker Ministries, and president of Relational Wisdom 360. I'd like to invite you to attend the Rocky Mountain West Relationally Wise Leaders Conference this coming October, where you can learn leadership skills that guard your team from these types of divisive conflicts. The fact is that most conflicts in Christian organizations have little to do with doctrine, worship styles, or strategic planning. Although these issues can trigger disagreements, the single greatest cause of divisive conflict is the breakdown of relationships and the failure of leadership teams to restore unity through effective peacemaking.
At Relational Wisdom 360, we know that most Christian leaders long to cultivate a healthy church that reflects the love of Christ and stays focused on His mission. We also know that leaders need practical, biblical tools to maintain healthy relationships, navigate conflict wisely, and model the reconciling power of the gospel. Isn't that part of the good news? That God is transforming His people so that we reflect the very character of Christ and serve as His ambassadors of reconciliation. That's why for more than 40 years, we've helped Christian leaders develop skills that come directly from the Scriptures to resolve conflict, strengthen families, churches, and organizations from the inside out.
So what happened to the church I mentioned a few moments ago? Most churches in that situation implode, but not this one. By God's grace, the associate pastor had previously pursued training in relational wisdom and peacemaking. As a result, God worked through him to inspire the entire leadership team to get their eyes back onto Jesus and His gospel. This led to humble repentance and confession, which opened the way for heartfelt forgiveness and reconciliation. Praise be to God, that church is back on mission with the Lord. Your leadership team can learn the same relational and peacemaking skills that saved this team. Register today for the Rocky Mountain West Relationally Wise Leaders Conference. This training will equip you and your fellow leaders to strengthen relationships in your church or organization, prevent divisive conflict, and have a witness in your community that draws others to Jesus. So stop reacting to recurring conflict and start leading a healthy, unified, and firmly on mission church or organization. Register today. We'll see you in October.